Hey, welcome back to Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. Today, we're going to be looking at ticker symbol VIRC. This is a Virco Manufacturing Corp. They do have earnings in a few days. I'm actually recording this a week prior, but they do report on Wednesday in a couple days before the market open. So, with that, I just wanted to look at this stock and see if it's appropriately valued around 10, 12 bucks. Should it be higher or lower? What institutions and hedge funds are doing? And if we see any opportunities or areas where the stock could be going, we'll look at the balance sheet and run my calculation as well to project if the stock could be going higher or lower. Let's go ahead and jump on in. All right, so I've never seen or heard of this company before. I'm going to go ahead and load it here, but this is a furnishing fixtures and appliances company. We're going to go ahead and zoom out. But before we do, just take a peek here. We do have a gap down to the $7 range. There's a gap down here and another gap around 477. So on the downside, if this stock does horrible, we do have those areas to close off as magnets. If we do decide to go higher, we do have a lot of support here at 1244 and 1304. We are also trading in an ascending triangle right here where you see it's being stopped up here, but it's continuing up this trend line. It's going to get to an apex where it's going to have to either go up or down. And that's really the kind of opportunities I really like. So Virco, let's just check this website out really quick and see what they've got. It looks like they are classroom. Wow, a lot of different items. A chair truck. What is a chair truck? Ah, okay. Interesting. So, yeah, I mean, with the work from home, kids doing school from home type thing, I don't know if I'm very optimistic. Libraries, that's pretty cool. Cafeterias for big corporations, classrooms, early learning. Um, Interesting. I had no idea about this company, so that explains some things. Wow, this stock went from $1.90 to 12.07. And it's looks like it's continuing higher. So we're looking at the big picture here. If I had to take a position in the stock, I guarantee you I would be waiting. Let's see. I'd be waiting for at least a move down. Uh yeah, this just really freaking took off. Every big green candle here has a bigger red candle, big green candle, big red candle, two red candles, nice green candle, big red candle. So I don't want to say manipulation, but in terms of technicals, where we're at today, again, if this thing is pretty thinly traded, meaning it probably trades like 200,000 shares or less on average, this could be a drastically lower or higher stock by the time earnings come out. Uh, Strength is with the bulls, the momentum is with the bulls, the money flow is with the bulls, and the relative momentum indicators with the bulls. Um, this is great. You like to see sales up and to the right. Shares outstanding are pretty flat overall. Earnings per share, again, nice reversal here. Negative 0.14 to negative 0.95, and then the reversal, which is beautiful. Does this stock deserve to be trading at current levels? We're going to take a peek and I'm going to let you know. They are profitable. They do have really high gross margins. A very low float stock, meaning it's very easily manipulated. If you drop, gosh, a considerable amount of money, you can move the stock up or down. 82,000 share volume. I mean, this one is just very thinly traded, so be very careful if you're thinking about this one. Um, Quick ratio is 0.8, meaning if they close their doors tomorrow and close business, they would not be able to pay off all of their debts, obligations, their notes, liabilities, etc. Their price to earnings says this company is cheap. Future forward price to earnings says it is very cheap. Again, we'll look at the calculation, we'll run some numbers and just see really what we got going on. So, they do have market cap of 197 million. I only count the market cap if it's over $1 billion. So we have 269,120,000 in sales plus 21,910,000. All right, we're gonna go look at the cash and the debt quarterly. They have 5 million in cash, which looks like it's the most they've had in a couple years at least. Oh crap, it was 2193, right? 291.03 291.03 plus 5,290,000. Total debt is about 5.96, so minus 5.96. Okay, really quickly, total assets 146 million, total liabilities 55 million. That's great. Their assets almost dwarf liabilities 3-to-1, meaning for every asset they have triple, or I'm sorry, for every liability they have triple the assets. So almost, it's very close. Just looking, they reduce liabilities by 10 million. They reduce total liabilities around 10 million. So give and take there. What else did I want to see? A lot of, well, it's not a lot. I mean, look at the number of shares traded here. The director did purchase some back in July of 2023 at 424. So he is sitting pretty here. Laverne, these could be pre-planned sales. Just calling that out. They weren't like red flag type sales. So we're now going to take this and divide it by our 13.59. So we get a stock price of around $21, which is kind of crazy. Analysts have average of $16. Wow, all these targets are from over a decade ago, except for this one, June 2017. Wow. Crazy. Okay, so in terms of to the upside, I don't know if we covered this. Let's just see. Oh, I think we did. Yeah, we said 1254, 13 to the downside, around 11, and then yeah, I would say 1055 and then 809 if it's really bad. Considering my projected stock price calculation was almost not quite 100%, at least 80% above the current stock price, I would guess if that is correct, institutions and hedge funds will be loading hand over fist. Institutions own 34%. That is old data. New data is 35%. So not much of an increase, but look at this. Oh, this is an all-time high of institutional ownership. Do we have the Vanguard and the Black? No, we don't. So we have Douglas Virtue adding some shares. Minerva Advisors. I don't see anything here. I don't know if that's an error on the website. We see some companies taking new positions. We see some selling out, new positions, selling out, sell out, new positions, sell out, new positions, sell out, new positions, sell out, new positions, sell out, blah, 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 blah. BlackRock does own some. They did sell out 32%. That's pretty crazy. Vanguard added to their position. They own 477,000 shares. Renaissance Technologies is always so early. I love it. They're great. So yeah, I would just be careful about this stock. It's very thinly traded, meaning a lot of shares don't trade often here. So you could see a very big move of 5 to 10% off of little to no volume. And then you could also have the manipulation to the upside. So take a lot of precautions with this one. I personally, I don't find this stock particularly attractive. It does have all of the ingredients. 13 million shares float, very low float, could be easily manipulated. Sales are decent for a small cap company. Income, they're profitable. They're very undervalued. As my calculation would show, is very undervalued, which aligns here, which is good. Quick ratio is under 1, unfortunately. The recommendation here from Finviz is a 1, which is the best recommendation you could get. But I'm just not very optimistic on school items. I mean, they probably have more items. Tables, dining. Let's look at their dining collection. Does this bring you back to like middle school, elementary school? This one's like the principal's office chair where you're in trouble. This one looks like a banquet when you're at event somewhere. This looks like the WWE, WWF, WCW type chair where you just use it in the matches. Um, Adjustable dining tables for the classrooms, it looks like. Cafeterias, maybe. So again, it's a very boring business, which very boring businesses are great, but I just don't see the upside here, really. I'm just having a hard time getting my brain over that. I don't know the statistics of schools. Are they opening more schools? To me personally, from someone who works from home and can see a lot of kids are now being more homeschooled, I just don't know if this makes sense. I just don't know. I just don't, I don't have that knowledge, and I think I'm too dislocated from this industry. That makes me feel uneasy about it. Like if it was Apple, Microsoft, like things I know and understand and see a future for, um, gaming, but in-person tables for cafeterias, I don't know. I don't see it. Google is selling their or not going to renew their lease in San Francisco next year for that iconic building, and I maybe they're customers, I don't know, but I just have a hard time getting over this. I'm just too dislocated. I usually pay attention to the numbers here, and the numbers look good, but again, it's very thinly traded, and the stock has gone up over 1,000% in uh, less than 3 years. So in this volume, I'm not convinced this is long-term sustainable volume. Every green spike we have a red spike that followed, except with the exception of this one here. But if we take this green and this green, we have a sell-off and a sell-off, green candle, sell-off, green candle. So, yeah, you guys let me know what you think on this one. I just want to read about it really quick. It was founded in 1950. How crazy. Anyway, good luck if you're in this one. If you are very optimistic and you're wondering why I'm not, that's why. I'm too dislocated from going and sitting in a classroom or an office. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing well. If you're in this one, good luck. If you're thinking about it, I don't think you can go wrong. There's other options, but I mean, this one could continue. Again, $22 was my price target. This is just more of a reference of where the direction of the stock could go. This does say higher, but the stock is up 1,000%. I think it needs to chill, but you never can predict stock market. Anyway, I'm done talking. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.